Alright, so for this first video that I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to get the forms for Yocom-McColl for your alpacas. What I'm going to do is, after you log into the ARI site, basically the next thing you want to do is you want to go up here to where it says alpacas and then shear report data. Okay, so I'm going to just go ahead and do that. Then the next thing you do is you're going to be provided a list here of all your alpacas. You basically just go ahead and click the ones that you have some fiber samples that you want to send in, and let's just go ahead and say that we're going to have these two, Afterglow and Alpaca 1 Nochi. So we'll add those two to this list. So here they are right here. So now let's just say I want to enter the fleece data for those two. I hit select all and I hit click on enter fleece data. Okay, so here what you do, and this is very important, you're going to want to put in your ranch name. So I'm going to put in Alpacas at Windy Hill. And you can see that they've already filled in the ARI number, and they've put some dates in here, possibly because these were some shear weights and dates that I had for Afterglow on a previous time. So basically, if you put in a last shear date, let's just say it was 3/20 of 2011, and then the shear date of the sample that you want to have, normally the shear date and the sample date will be the same, and then what was the entire weight of all the fleece. So I'm going to do that, and let's just say that the other alpaca was exactly the same. Actually, what you can do is you can hit copy, and it'll copy the first numbers down to the second. Copy the first number down to the second. And let's just say her fleece weight was 6 pounds. Okay, so now you're ready to download fleece testing order forms. So you do this, and it says, data warning, all alpacas will be cleared from the shear list when the fleece testing order forms are downloaded. The data you entered in this form will be saved in place of any existing trait data. But here's the big point. The PDF of the fleece testing order forms has also been sent to your email. So, and not only has it been sent to your email, but if you hit OK, it will open up. It will create that file here in just a minute. And that file will be a form that will have all the information filled out, and is the one that you want to send in to Yocom-McColl. And now I could be wrong on this, but I think this is the only way you can do it. I'm not sure where you can find the blank forms that you could like hand enter the data in. Okay, the way that my browser works, it asks me, this type of file can harm your computer. Do you want to keep Alpaca Fiber Report 11.pdf anyway? And I say yes, I want to keep it. So there it is. It's downloading, and now I can open it up. And as if by magic, you have a file that has a machine-readable code on it, the ARI number, the name of the alpaca, and then there's actually a shearing ID that it assigns that I believe Yocom-McColl uses. And it's just the whole form, but it's all filled out. Notice it's got my ranch name, the name of the person, the address. It got all this information from ARI, plus it got the gender, the color, the breed, the date of birth, all information that Yocom-McColl needs to evaluate the fiber sample. and they got all this information from ARI. So then here's the date the sample was taken, this year's shear date, and then the previous shear date, so you know how long the sample was good for, the total fleece weight, and then the ARI system gives what the listed indicated odor is. So all that data is filled in, and there's an acknowledgement consent, a signature, a place for you to put your signature, and a date, and then here's the other alpaca. So then the next step that you would have is to simply hit the print button, print out this form, and then sign it, date it, put your print your name underneath your signature, and then put this form physically in the little baggie that has the fleece sample. Send it to ARI or send it to Yocom-McColl along with $9 for every alpaca that you do this for, and that is the way that you get the data into the EPD system. So I'm not going to go ahead and print here, but you get the idea. This print dialog comes up. You select your printer, and then you hit the print button, and you're good to go. So I'm just going to cancel now, and that's our first lesson for this blog.